Come on.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. This is the under 12 and under 15 Australian final. Our two matches are Geoffrey Ayers versus Jason Yu, Liam Nolan versus Jamie Peters. We're in for some good matches today. Geoffrey Ayers has the first chance at the table here, opting for reds, I believe. He's played that confidently. There is a finish on here. It's just whether how he decides to land on that ball that's highest towards the highest on the table. Could be a potential issue, but he could land on it now. Liam Nolan also has an opportunity to go 1-0 up in this frame. That's a very good shot. Very nice shot from Geoffrey there. However, this finish has become slightly more awkward.
Come on, Ian.
Liam Nolan takes the first frame and goes 1-0 up on Jamie Peters. Good finish there from the young fella. I was watching Liam Nolan practice before and he looks very composed and he seems to be very confident in his abilities, so looking for a very good performance out of him today. Had a chat with Geoffrey Ayers. He said he was feeling the pressure, he was feeling a bit nervous, but he was confident, so should be an interesting match. Jason Yu just won the under 16 Australian title in snooker. I think that's his second year in a row now, so he's been exposed to the pressure and he's shined, so. Whereas Geoffrey hasn't made an Australian final, so I feel like there's a bit more pressure on Geoffrey in that instance. Being accompanied by my very good friend and very good player, Toby Clack. Say hello to the stream.
G'day viewers, good to see you on board. Got two fantastic finals going on and I'm very happy to be commentating with the one and only Trent Bowes.
aka the Alpaca. What's your nickname, Toby?
I don't know, Toves, it's pretty simple.
Toves? There you go. What do you think of Jason Yu?
Hey, he's a talent, certainly. I've seen quite a bit of him play these nationals and potting some fantastic balls. Always thinking a few steps ahead, which is exactly what you need to be a fantastic pool player. So.
Liam Nolan has gone 1-0 up on Jamie Peters. That's the one I'm looking for. What are you looking to do here if you're Geoffrey?
Geoffrey kind of needs to get back in
Come on,
control
Jamie.
of his
Come on, Jamie.
right now.
Come on.
He's looking a little out of sorts on the table just because the reds are in poor positions and it's difficult for him to kind of make an out. So covering his pocket's a pretty wise idea, but it is difficult.
It's very difficult. I think you could only cover the yellow on the top rail, not the side rail there.
There's always the opportunity to kick it out if you're Jason as well with the yellow, so he's had a fair crack there. Unfortunately, wasn't enough to cover the pocket, so Jason here.
In or over.
Yeah, in or over. I was just touching up from here because where the light lands, it could be a snooker anyway.
I think he's played for the snooker there.
Yeah, he's recognised that. Smart shot.
May we please have some predictions, Toby, on both of these matches here?
Oh, it's impossible to call, really. I don't know, because you've got 4 fantastic players, but pressure does strange things, and even the best of players can fall victim to pressure, which is certainly in abundance in national finals. Yeah, I'm not really one to make a prediction because I don't think I'm too good at them. But certainly I know that each of these players is going in with a phenomenal chance of winning an Australian title.
Yeah, that's a fair assumption.
Jason here might be looking for another snooker.
Come on, Jamie! Come on, Jamie! Come on!
Those 2 yellows up.
Yeah.
Done.
Now, if you're Geoffrey in this situation, what are you looking to do? Are you trying to escape the snooker? Or?
Definitely trying to escape the snooker. I think if he can come off 1 or 2 rails, even land potentially behind the red on the top rail here.
Yeah.
Hit it softly, just enough to touch the red.
Come on, Jamie. Come on, mate.
Like that.
Looks like a good line. That's a fantastic shot. Wow. Good
So
judge of pace there.
Return snooker, potentially.
It's not overly hard escape here, but puts the pressure on Jason.
It certainly does. All Jason needs to do in this shot is make sure that Geoffrey doesn't have an easy clearance. Because if he were to try a simple 1 rail escape for that yellow close to the middle, it might actually be on. So he can play it, so he's done well.
Geoffrey with an opportunity here, though.
Open up the table for Geoffrey.
Come on, Jamie! Come on, Jamie! Come on, mate.
Jamie. Come on, monster.
Just kind of queuing on this first ball, but if he can get past that, he should be okay. If you're queuing this regularly, Trent, would you try and squeeze a little bit of the pocket so that the white drifts up the table rather than...
That's it, Jamie. Come on, mate. Come
Yeah,
on,
yes, I'll try to cheat a bit of the pocket here, but
It's a little bit difficult with queuing.
especially elevating exactly like that.
I think he's tried to do that, but because he knows
That's it,
that
mate.
if he hits it too thick, then he's not going to leave himself an easy shot on the next red.
I think your main concern there is just trying to pot the ball.
Yeah, you've got to leave yourself.
That's it, Jamie. Come on, mate. Come on, Jamie.
So Jason here probably looking at another snooker because the out's not easy, particularly in a situation with this much pressure.
It's a very good snooker there. 1 rail escape, however. Geoffrey doesn't look as composed as Jason. Do you think this could be a factor in the match?
Yeah, certainly can carry some weight with it. Jason certainly has experience in more finals. I know he's made plenty of snooker and billiards finals.
He's back-to-back in the Australian.
That's a phenomenal effort. Pool is a different game, but kind of the same rules with pressure apply. If you gain experience in cue sports, it's kind of transferable, and I think Jason's definitely demonstrating an ability to adapt throughout different frames.
Now heading over to Liam Nolan versus Jamie Peters. Liam Nolan has an opportunity to go 2-0 up here. From what I've noticed with Liam Nolan, he's a fantastic cueist as an under 12. And he thinks the game out really well.
Fantastic potter as well.
Absolutely.
So much skill.
He is definitely one for the spotlight in the future, I believe. Ultra confident for an 11-year-old?
Yeah, he's got a lot of confidence. I'm actually not sure how old he is, but he's put the work in on the table for sure, and he deserves to be confident in his own ability.
Come on, Jamie. Come on, Jamie. Come on, mate.
Caught the far jaw. Jamie Peters with an opportunity. Does Jason still have 1 or 2 visits here, Tobes?
Not sure.
That's it, mate. Shot, Jamie. Come on, mate.
Should be able to tell because if he goes for a snooker, then
Yeah, I was going to say with 1 shot, do you opt for the snooker here?
yeah, it looks like maybe that's what I was thinking.
I think he might
have
have
2. You might want to promote this over the pocket. And then try
That's
to
it,
Yeah,
mate.
he's queuing out. I think he's got 2, yeah.
must have 2.
Oh,
That's a phenomenal shot
wow.
by Jason there. Very difficult to cue those up the rail like that when he's done.
It's especially on these
goals.
tables.
Yeah, especially on these tables.
What are your thoughts on the table conditions, how they've been playing this week?
Yeah, mostly good. I don't have any complaints. It certainly hasn't been rolling, which is really good to see. A couple of the corners are really tight. I think,
Absolutely agreed, yeah.
definitely had a couple more shots that I thought would in and just didn't.
Come on, Jamie.
Which is in me quarter-final yesterday. But 4-all was disappointing. Other than that, the tables have actually been playing really well.
That's it.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Which is really good to see. How about yourself, Trent? How have you felt about the tables?
I think the tables have been excellent. I've struggled with the break a little bit, but that was just maybe human error. After witnessing how your break was against me, where you were potting 15 balls.
Oh, I tell you what, it wasn't like that yesterday. I think I had about 10 massive dry breaks in a row.
Oh, wow.
And the one time that I actually did pot something, I dumped the white, so I don't
Oh.
really had the run of the breaks recently. But,
You d-
the tables are breaking quite well, I think.
You don't want your break to go nowhere when you're in a final.
That's it, Jamie.
Here we have Jason back at the table, opted for yellows. It's not an easy out.
No.
I think it could perhaps develop into a tactic.
Come on, Jamie.
Who would you favour in a tactical exchange out of these two players?
Not sure. I don't know Geoffrey's game too well, but I know that Jason's certainly a smart player.
Yeah.
Obviously, you being from South Australia,
That's it,
knows
mate.
these pretty well.
That's it.
I would say it's very close. Geoffrey's been playing pool a little bit longer, so he might know a few more shots, but it's hard to call.
That's it, Jamie. Come on, mate. Come on.
Jason's only been playing pool recently, like often in South Australia, so I haven't seen much of him. All I know is he's a fantastic player.
It's all right, mate. Shot, Jamie. Come on. Come on, Jamie. Come on.
So, Jamie from Queensland, one of those to level at 1-all.
That's it, mate. That's a great hit.
Shot,
Shot, Jamie.
He hasn't left much on for Liam. This yellow, very difficult to cut across.
Come on, Jamie. Come on, Jamie. Come on.
Liam's tried to double that yellow across and land on a snooker. He has left the red on.
It's all right, mate.
Caught it thick again.
Not a bad shot. Kind of puts the pressure back on Liam here to make something happen.
It does. If you're Liam here, are you just grateful for the opportunity?
Yeah, I think so, but I can't take it for granted. Probably want to come off 2 rails and try for the black in the centre if it was me, because that way it kind of leaves the red a bit hard as well.
Come on, Jamie. Come on, Jamie. Come on,
Jamie with a real opportunity here.
Yeah, certainly probably his biggest opportunity so far. Just can use the rest here to roll this in. Doesn't need to be too fancy with this shot.
No.
That's it. Yeah. Come on, Jamie.
Come on, Jamie. Come on, you Reds.
Let's go, Liam. Come on, big man.
Come on, Liam.
So Liam finds himself back at the table. Jamie didn't quite make the out. Obviously, probably feeling under the pump. A little maybe overwhelmed in his first under-12 final.
Potentially, yeah. You've been in those situations a few times. What's the pressure like compared to normal, like just playing round robin?
Oh, it's definitely a crazy level of pressure. It makes him balls that you're knocking without a second thought in practice.
100%.
I think it's important.
That's it. Come on, Jamie.
Really calm your nerves and allow yourself to settle before your opponent. So Jamie does make the most of that opportunity and does go 1 all. What are these race twos, Trent?
I believe they're race to 6 or 7.
Race to 6 or 7. It's good to have a longer race because it certainly allows for the best player to win.
100%,
Leaves a lot
yeah.
less up to luck.
No. Geoffrey opting for a safety here, I think.
Yeah, definitely the right shot. Allows him to kind of develop a couple of these reds.
Come on, big man.
Give himself a better opportunity if he comes back to the table a second time.
He had 2, never mind. At least he's promoted one of his issue balls. If you're Geoffrey here, you are chasing the finish.
I think I would be at this point.
Yeah.
I think I'm putting this red up the top and bringing the white back down the table. You've got enough opportunities, I think, to land on the black. He's played that nicely.
These 2 under 15 boys are very good cueists.
Certainly are. Even very good cue for their age and just in general.
I've noticed a bit with Geoffrey.
Come on, Jamie!
He accelerates a little bit, so I wonder if this is going to pose an issue in this final.
He's certainly not on that shot. He's played that
He is.
exceptionally well. Which ball are you taking first here? Because you've kind of got an option of 3 reds.
With these pockets, I think I'll take the highest red and just drop it in and try and leave myself a shot down the rail.
Yeah, you've got a big pocket.
I wouldn't be trying
That red.
Wouldn't be trying anything too fancy.
That's it, mate.
Just make it happen.
Come on, Jamie.
Exactly right. That's what he's done.
Be interesting how Geoffrey cues
That's
this
all
in
right,
here.
mate. Big
Whether he
hit.
hits it with confidence or just rolls it. Doesn't need to do anything too fancy.
Yeah, I'm definitely rolling this because I want to try and keep the white contained. Just be able to roll those 2 next balls in and land on the black and on the centre.
Into the centre, yeah.
Come on, Jamie.
Slightly overcut that. Jason coming back to the table. Probably looking to play safety here. Would you agree, Trent?
I would 100% agree. That yellow nearest the reds is not exactly easy, so
Let's go, big man. Come on, Liam.
Perhaps even this yellow closest to the black goes under those reds and creates a little bit of chaos. Looks like it's going for a sneaker now. Nice.
Come on, Jamie. Come on, Jamie.
So Liam Nolan also opting for a safety shot using the red over bottom left pocket.
yep.
If I were Jamie, I'd actually be taking the double one first.
It's
Because
all
it's got
right,
a
mate.
larger pocket. Actually tried to cut that in and unfortunately missed. Liam now has 2 shots. Very close to doubling that red. Used the left one.
That's a very good shot for Geoffrey there.
He really puts the pressure on Jason to try and get himself back in this frame.
That's it, Liam. Come on, mate.
So, what's your plan to win this frame if you're Jason here?
Oh, I'll definitely be looking to eliminate one of the
Great shot, big man. Great shot. Come on, Jamie.
Come on, Jamie.
Jamie.
That's a great shot from Jason there. It's developed both of those balls.
That's it, mate.
Should finish these with 1 visit now.
Come on, Liam.
Nice spot by Jason. Those are always confidence pots when you can get those in cleanly.
He's taking the yellow nearest to the top rail here.
Just playing this in the white snack for the next year.
Leaving this yellow over the hole is a lot easier to transition to the black.
Great shot. Come on, big man.
It's where are you putting this black? Are you putting this black?
Right centre.
Right centre, yeah. He's playing this with some drag to start with the white.
Oh,
Perhaps a little bit fortunate. Maybe he was trying to bring the white past the black, played it in the same pocket as the last yellow. But it's all turned out okay. Jason, you go 2-0 up.
2 up.
Come on, boys.
Come on, SA.
Great shot, big man. Come on, Liam.
So Liam has got himself ahead in his frame, found himself on the right, into the centre.
Yes, get on, Liam.
There he goes. So 2-1 up.
2-1 up.
Jamie Pease from the corner lane.
Come on.
Geoffrey's body language doesn't look too defeated. Looks like he's not out of it yet.
He actually looks quite relaxed, which is what you want about the final. Isn't fidgeting at all, kind of standing up. I think it's always a good thing to stand up at the table and let your opponents know that you're present.
Come on, Jamie.
Come on, Jamie.
Jackson
Good, mate.
taking the long yellows first.
Showing a lot of confidence here, Jason.
Definitely, given it's open table, if he does miss this pot.
Well,
Makes it.
why wouldn't you when you can cue like that? Wow.
That's a huge confidence booster for Jason there. Plays like that for the whole match, it's going to be hard to stop.
Agreed, yeah. How are you mapping these, Toby? Which quarter?
I'm definitely going to take this yellow now close to the mid, because I think that's the difficult one to transition to. But he's done it early in the frame. That's a good plan. Try and get rid of your hard balls first. Get the hard work done and finish off the frame a little bit easier. How about you, Trent? Where are you going from here?
Taking the yellow that he's queuing up to now. I'm determining whether he's going to leave that yellow on the right hand side of the table. I don't know when to take that. Do you try and land on it now?
I'll be trying my limit now. Even like a camo into the black but soft would be really nice.
Yeah.
So you probably want to play this just below centre with a lot of right hand side.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of brings the white towards the right part of the table. If it slips through one of the gaps, he's always got that extra yellow in the pocket. So he's played that like I said. Instead he's coming into the yellow, but he's still left himself two viable options.
So you have to
Come on, Jamie.
think you take the yellow that's lowest here.
I think if you take that cut to the centre, running a white is a little bit risky. You can actually hold
Wow.
the white, so that's definitely the better option in hindsight.
100%. These camera angles are quite deceiving.
Difficult to see for us in the country box sometimes, but Jason certainly has no trouble.
Go on, Jamie.
Lovely pot.
Good
Nice
queuing.
black up to the top left.
This is where his snooker background is very beneficial.
Yeah, definitely. Experience in those kind of long pots shouldn't seem too daunting to do.
See you, mate.
Second line and leads. He's thrown it.
Yes. How are you feeling for Geoffrey in this instance?
You can't allow yourself to get too frustrated or too nervous. I've actually been in a similar situation before. In the Australian finals, around Launceston a few years ago. I did find myself.
Great shot. Come on, Jamie. Great shot, big man.
Yeah, I did find myself 4-1 down and managed to come back and win 6-4. So he's certainly got to believe that he's still in this match.
After yesterday efforts with Geoffrey Ayers, he was 4-1 down against Louis Meldrum.
Yeah, he certainly knows how to come back for sure. So I don't think this is going to phase him too much. But
That's it, mate. Let's go, big man. Come on, Liam.
final.
It is.
So moving to the Master Trials match now. Liam with queuing yellow, top right. Just up the
Come on, Jamie. Big man. Great shot.
shot. Definitely agree that he's in control of this frame.
100%. Jamie Peters has given away an additional visit there.
Just enough the legs to make it to the top right. But it's not an awful result.
No.
Bit out, still very tricky for Liam here.
Are you just promoting this red nearest yellow on the top of the table?
Yeah, I think I'm going to promote this. I'm going to try and move it towards the centre of the table.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to play the
He's tried to develop both of them and gotten a result. Wow.
fantastic result for Liam Nolan. Red glancing off the pack and sliding into the bottom right.
A little bit low
Come on,
there.
big man.
Transition.
Come on, Liam.
Maybe would have wanted an extra maybe 1 or 2 ball lengths there if you wanted to, but he should be okay.
Spraying into the black here. Oh, he screwed past that. He's nuking himself.
Let's go, big man. Come on, mate.
Which rail are you going off to get out of this snooker trend? There's a few different options.
I would say the left side rail here. What about you, Toby?
If it were me, I'd probably take the bottom rail with a little bit of side.
Come on,
Thought he could see
Jamie.
it.
Must have been on.
Come on, Jamie, come on.
Must have been really fine. He's the only way through. Only 2 shots.
Liam's body language suggests there that he's not very happy with that shot.
That's it, mate.
Yeah,
Come on,
he's
Jamie.
for Jamie here, so if he can keep himself composed, take his time, look at all those options. It's not too complicated. Just got to make his first transition.
Come on, SA.
That's it, Jamie.
Leaving it
Come on,
long.
mate.
Come on, Jamie.
Perhaps would have liked to come up the table a little bit more, but I suppose at least here he doesn't need a rest for queuing.
That's it, mate.
Oh, fantastic.
Come on.
Come on, SA.
That's it, Jamie.
Come on, Jamie. Come on, Jamie.
Jamie here, still going strong in this out. Taking this long yellow first straight, do you think?
Yes.
He's tried to
That's it,
cut
mate.
that
It's
inside.
all right.
A little bit thick.
He's left himself a tester here.
Yeah, if he knocks this in, big confidence booster, but if it does miss, then leave Liam a chance to go 3-1 up.
He's missed it. What's he going to leave for
Come
Liam
on,
here?
big man. Come on, Liam.
Come on, Geoffrey.
He's got this black to the bottom right, but one thing he might have to watch out for is in off.
Yep.
If he hits this with top spin, he's going to be okay, but naturally, centre ball, with pace, I think it comes off to the side.
Shot, Geoffrey. Come on. Come on, mate.
Come on, Jamie.
Come on.
Come on, Jamie.
Come on.
I think the reason he might have missed that black is because he did notice the off, tried to hit it with some stun and missed the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he was a little bit more worried about where the white was going and not making the pot.
That's all, Liam. Come on, mate.
This black's a little bit easier than the one you just missed.
He doesn't back himself too hard, that yellow finger was a pocket. So Liam Nolan
Been two commanding leads in both of these finals so far.
Not to say that their opponents have played badly, but Liam and Jason both taking their opportunities when they've got them.
Come on, Jamie!
So in the commentator's box here, we can certainly hear the atmosphere building, a bit of excitement growing. As,
That's it, mate.
the supporters are getting excited about potential winners.
Considering that you've been in these circumstances before, what's the atmosphere like?
It's kind of crazy. It goes by sometimes in a bit of a blur. I think I've played in 3 Australian finals before.
Wow.
And each one is just, you kind of get this sensation where you have to block yourself out from all the noise, and sometimes you don't even hear or cheering. But then every now and again, you just kind of zone back out. And
Go, big man. Come on, mate.
all of the noise comes rushing in, and you kind of get this wave of emotion.
Coming on the reds.
It's certainly important for players to kind of get themselves in the zone, make sure they're flowing on the table, following their natural cue actions. I think Jason's definitely a good example of that. He's not showing his nerves at all.
I was just about to comment on that. Not much phases Jason New from what we've seen.
This is certainly where experience comes in handy.
Geoffrey with a very good opportunity here.
This should definitely be 3-1 now, Geoffrey.
Where are you taking the black bottom right?
Come on,
One
Liam.
right for sure. I'm just rolling this one into the centre, perhaps with a little bit of right-hand side to hold the white.
Mhm.
And then playing the next ball as a red into the left centre. And following through.
Fine ball there. I don't think
Come on,
he has
Jamie.
the angle to hold for the right hand side here, so he's decided to come into the yellow. It's a bit of a stiff result, but
That's it, mate. Come on.
It's certainly not some poppies, but under the pressure of that 3 left down, this becomes a much trickier shot.
double or cut here, Toby.
I reckon a double.
That's it, Jamie.
3-1 down.
Should be a real confidence booster there.
Certainly a massive difference between 3-1 and 4-0.
Absolutely.
So that is a very important shot that he's made.
Especially winning his first frame. Should take some of the nerves away.
Yeah, it's always good to get the set on. So, coming back to the 12 match now. And still 3-1 up on Jim Peters.
Come on.
Really good on you. Well done. Bit of time that perfectly every try.
Just played the kick shot.
Come on,
Giving away a foul.
Showing a little bit of frustration there too. As under 12, it can sometimes be really tricky to keep your composure.
That's it, mate. Come on. Come on, Jamie.
There's a lot of emotions. Sometimes it's tricky to control all of them, but hasn't gotten away from either of them yet, so that's good to see.
Come on, Jamie. Come on. Come on, Jamie.
When you see your opponent get a little bit frustrated, does that build your confidence at all, Toby?
It certainly does. Definitely one reason why I try and keep my composure at the table.
That's it, Jamie.
Frustrated.
Come on, you monster.
They know that you're under the pump. They know that you're struggling out there. So even if you play a bad shot, I think it's good pool practice to pretend, if
Yeah.
you will, that it was exactly what you wanted.
it, Jamie. Let's go, Liam.
It's left Liam a distant shot here. This be a real tester.
I'm taking this red to the left side of the table almost, because that way the white comes off 2 rails and doesn't leave an easy shot on the yellow, so it's kind of a shot to nothing. But the pot's certainly on.
Come on, Jamie!
Chance here for Jamie Peters.
Yeah, even if he can cut this pocket, put himself in firm control of this front.
I think we'll be seeing a lot of rest play here with these under 12s.
Yeah. Certainly, when I was an under 12, it was very short indeed. The rest was my best friend.
That's it, Jamie. Let's go, big man. Come on, Liam. Come on, mate.
Not easy for him, because he has the choice of being able to play the bottom or close queuing shot on this top one.
That's a shot, big man. Come on, Liam.
Liam has cued that in nicely.
Taking this cut.
Yeah, 100%.
So make sure the white's in check. And should be all good.
The white we're running here, but he's tried to cue it.
Come on, Jamie.
Cuts this across. It doesn't necessarily pot him, but if he leaves it over the pocket, all the pressure's all of a sudden on way off to make a big pot.
Let's go, Liam. Come on, Liam.
Just as you said, Toby, this is a very pressure shot here.
A do or die situation. And of course, as talented as he is, might be no worries for him in practice. We'll see how it goes.
If he tries and cues this in, have the tables been receptive to these type of shots at pace? From what you've noticed?
I think it has to be absolutely perfect, even half a millimetre, and it draws it.
Oh, he's
Come on,
flicked the
Jamie.
wire.
Come on, Jamie. Come on, Jamie.
A little bit of a result there.
I had a shot just like that yesterday, and certainly felt like it was going in. Didn't so it certainly shows that you have to be hitting these balls really sweet.
Come on, Jamie. That's it, mate. That's it, Jamie. Come on, Liam.
Would have applied a lot more pressure if he had covered the hole there.
Yeah, I think so. I think Jamie certainly feeling under the pump. He's, I think it would benefit if he took his time a little bit more. Looked at all his options. Obviously, with the black on the table, that's the only objective. Just maybe a little bit of composure.
Come on, Jamie.
It'll be interesting to see if he composes himself here. Or is he just going to get straight down?
He knows what he has to do.
Oh, wow.
Come on, Jamie.
Back to 3-2. Right into
Moving back to Geoffrey Ayers and Jason Yu. Geoffrey drops
Jason
this.
who?
Jason Yu.
Come on, Geoffrey.
Come on, mate.
It's been a bit of a miscommunication there. We've been commentating on Liam Nolan and Jamie Peters' match when that's not the match on display.
I'm used to these splits when we actually get to make both matches, but not the case here, so apologies for that. But at least it means we can focus entirely on Jason and Geoffrey.
Wow, do you believe the double was on there, Toby? Would you have played that? That's a little bit negative.
Maybe. Definitely come with Jason on this rail. If he comes off the thing, leaves the white in a safe spot, potentially.
It's a great shot.
Left it. Nice over there.
with these, I'm not sure whether he's snookered or not, but with these, do you try and aim 1 or 2 rails here?
Definitely 2 rails, so it comes in backdoor if you go off 1 rail,
He's just
you
caught
have
up.
a risk of putting that read there.
Mhm.
He's played that quite well. Almost the best he could have done in those circumstances aside from the snooker, I think.
Come on, Jamie!
Come on, Jamie! Come on, Jamie!
Jason Yu has a fantastic opportunity here to go 4-1 up on Geoffrey Ayers.
And best of 11, it's race to 6, so 4-1 is certainly command the lead.
This would be reminiscent of yesterday, however, when Geoffrey was 4-1 down against Louis. Came back.
Geoffrey certainly
That's it,
came
mate.
out. He knows how to come back.
Go, big man.
And
Come on, mate.
certainly
Come on, Liam.
would be feeling motivated to do just that.
And saying that Jason has put on a dominant display this week.
Yeah, you went almost unbeaten throughout the round robin. And I'm not sure what his result was in the final yesterday. Don't know if it was a comfortable win or a close match. But he's certainly looking comfortable out on the table at the moment.
2 visits. Wow, I thought Geoffrey caught his yellow.
Certainly, actually.
So was I. Wow.
Come on, Jamie!
Come on, Jamie!
Wow, could this be a... Wow.
That's it, mate.
I was certain that wasn't a foul there, Toby.
I thought I saw that yellow move.
Maybe it wasn't total. I'm not sure. The umpire was watching.
Yeah, the umpire was right there. After all, we are just sitting there in the commentary box. Yes, we have.
That's it, Jamie.
Geoffrey
That's
saying
it,
that
mate.
he could be
Come
yellow, so
on, Liam.
Geoffrey might be feeling a bit cheated out of that frame.
Wow.
Yeah, we both certainly saw it in the commentary box, and the viewers did too. Drama in the under-15s final.
If Geoffrey does go on to lose this match and he watches the replay, I wonder how that's going to make him feel.
Yeah, I certainly know the story behind that as well. It's,
Great shot, big man. Great shot.
in one of my junior finals, I missed a foul as well, which may or may not have cost me the title, but it kind of does get to you. But if you're Geoffrey and you did know that was a foul, you've got to realise that you're still in this match. It's not over yet.
4-1 and 3-2 is a huge difference.
Yeah, definitely. Got to keep his spirits high and have confidence in his ball because he's played well enough to get himself a spot in the final. Who's to say that he can't win it?
How are you intending red nearest the rail here, Toby?
Just based on where the white is right now, I'm taking it now. Perhaps if Jason cuts this red that he's going for in off 2 rails, he can bring the white out to a better place. I'm not sure that's exactly where he wanted to be.
No. Could potentially link to the black. Maybe last ball.
Come on, Jamie.
I wouldn't leave it last.
Come on, Jamie.
Really well.
He's cued that nicely, hasn't he?
So do you think he can hold for this rail ball that you mentioned?
That's it, mate. Come on.
I don't think so. I think you have to stun off the rail here.
Punching off the rail. That's what he's done. Played it well.
He's pacing around the table.
Yeah, certainly striding around with confidence, which is always a good thing. It means you're feeling good out there. Out is on, but where that red's landed, it trying to be an insurance policy for fences.
100%, yeah.
Jamie, come on, mate. Come on, mate. Come on.
As long as the whites come up the bottom end of the table and towards the left, very difficult for Jason to follow.
It's in, mate.
Just trying to get an additional visit here. That's a smart shot, but it does give Jason an opportunity to promote his red or knock it in.
Just have a one rail escape off the top right cushion. Is on Trent.
That's it, Jamie.
So yeah,
That's it, mate.
if Jason does contact this, it's not going to leave an easy pot here for Geoffrey. This could put a lot of pressure on. He's played 2 rails. That's a great shot.
Come on, Geoffrey. Come on, mate.
Come on, Jamie.
So, Geoffrey here, you can do another snooker.
Personally, I would be trying to attempt another snooker.
Using this red that he's going for now and just glancing off the left-hand side.
That's it, Jamie.
That's a good shot.
I do think the one rail escape might still be there.
That's it, Jamie.
Jason's looks like he's. Oh wow,
Phenomenal shot by Jason.
that's a good line. This is where his snooker background is.
Couldn't ask for any better of a shot.
That's all right, mate. Let's go, big man. Come on, Liam.
So which yellow are you trying to hit here? Oh, Geoffrey, Trent.
Well, he's got a few yellows in a cluster, so it's easy to get out of. I'd be happy just contacting one of the yellows. Oh, I didn't realise he could. Wow.
More than half ball on that yellow.
Come on, Jamie.
I can't see how that is on the screen are a little deceiving.
The atmosphere is rising here.
That's a really, really good pop from Geoffrey to kind of keep his confidence up.
Especially under the pump, yeah.
Come on, Jamie. Come on, mate. Come on, Jamie.
Oh.
Unfortunately, he's given away 2 there. And Jason has the opportunity to call foul snooker and take ball in hand.
And take a 5-1 lead.
He's done that.
I feel as though if Jason gets this frame, it could be getting away from Geoffrey a bit here.
Come on, Jamie. Come on, Jamie.
And barring something unexpected, I think Jason is definitely going to go 5-1 up.
Come on, mate.
Let's go, Liam. Come on, Liam. All right, Jamie.
You can't say Geoffrey hasn't had his opportunities in this match, however.
No, I think he might still be feeling it a little bit out there, feeling under the pressure, feeling a bit nervous. But you're right, he has had a few opportunities that might be tackling. So for those of you who are still interested in the under-12 match, Liam Knowles has taken a 4-2 lead against Jamie Peters. Again, apologies for commentating on that match, but we were under the impression that both matches were being shown on screen.
At least the viewers will have an analysis on what's going on in the under-12s match.
Definitely. Some massive break from Jason. He's potted a couple of balls, I think.
These are the breaks you want.
And, 2
Come on,
reds.
big man.
This is how you want your breaks to be in an Australian final.
Definitely. Every red has a pocket here, I think.
He's tried to move the black.
I think that's actually a really underrated shot because I think that's actually opened up the red to the light middle,
Come on, Jamie.
Yep.
which links quite well with this red now, which Jason's playing.
I've noticed Jason's hitting every ball with confidence. A bit
Bit
fortunate.
Fortunate there, just bouncing off the yellow.
if this red nearest black goes right centre, which it might.
Tough call.
Jason could be on here.
And even if it doesn't, he might be able to play this second red thing for a plan to bring the white back to where it currently is.
He's opted for the kick shot.
Interesting choice.
Come on, Geoffrey. Come on, mate.
These are the sort of liberties you can be taking when you're 5-1 up.
Certainly, you're allowed to kind of have a crack. Whereas if this was perhaps 5-all, maybe you'd be trying something a little bit different.
Come on,
Do you
Jamie!
back Geoffrey to get these track?
I would say so, but it's a little bit different when you're 5-1 down. I think if I'm Geoffrey here, I'm looking for a snooker to try and get 2 visits.
Yeah, he's definitely got a good opportunity to do that up the top right of the table with those 2 yellows. If he can get behind them, behind the block line, he should be able to lay a really good snooker.
Yeah, you don't want to be chasing finishes when you're 5-1 down.
Just making sure of every frame, taking them one at a time.
That's it, mate. Come on, Jamie. Come on.
Are you taking the snooker now, Trent?
I would attempt to, yes. I think the more you pop balls, the less balls you have, the more trouble you're going to get into in the future of the frame.
Especially with this new international rules coming in, it's a good idea to keep your balls on the table. He actually played that snooker phenomenally with the double kicks.
I think he's blocked the 1 rail as well, which is also good. In saying that, Jason's just lined up for the 1 rail.
Yeah, what do we know? Jason has managed to get out of that snooker, placing the onus back on Geoffrey to make something happen. Doesn't have quite a easy snooker here, so I think he's going to attempt a long pot at the top right.
Come on, Jamie!
Come on, Jeff.
That's it, mate. That's it. Come on. Come on, mate.
Just missed the pot and he's left Jason out. Jason might actually have a natural angle to cut this red into the centre and then go into the red that's nearest the black.
Come on, Jamie!
And then Jason's killing the birdie. He's confidently taking this long pot first.
That's it, mate. Come on,
And he's missed it.
Come on, Jeff. Come on.
That's it, Jamie. Come on, mate.
Toby collecting his infinite knowledge on the game. We'll be back shortly. Geoffrey with a opportunity here.
Come on, Geoffrey.
May try and land on this rail ball now. Off of this yellow nearest to the pocket. A little bit of top spin with a touch of right hand side could drag him onto the rail. Interesting, I think. He's landed a little bit awkward. Might take the double or the snooker. I'd play the snooker here personally, being 5-1 down, but be interesting to see what he does choose. Look, he's looking either snooker or double now, but it's tricky to see where that black goes. Yeah, That's a good shot from Geoffrey there. I think he's left this red on, not to a potting angle, but just on for Jason to contact it. Jason's tried to land the snooker there, but he's also left distance, so it's not a particularly easy shot for Geoff here. Wonder if he'll be able to drop it in and put the black into the bottom left. I think the red may be in the way of the black, but I'm not exactly sure. The way that Geoffrey's played that, it must be on. Good cueing there from Geoff. See if this black must be on. Geoffrey Ayers has missed that though. The pressure of being 5-1 down and being in the Australian final is getting to Geoff, I think.
Come on, Jamie!
Now, Jason being on the hill has a fantastic opportunity to win this match. If he drops this in, I think Jason Yu will be the Australian champion.
Yes, Jason.
Come on, Jason, come on.
Jason's not even composing himself, he's just rushing. But that's how confident he is and backs his abilities. However, he's composing himself on this black. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Yu is your Australian under-15 champion. That's his second Australian title in his campaign during the Nationals. Geoffrey definitely did have his opportunities there, but I think the experience of Jason Yu really caught Geoffrey out.
Come on, Jamie! Great shot,
Oh, did you win?
Jason. Fantastic game, mate. Really good. Lovely.
That's it, mate.
Jamie.
Come on, Jamie.
Come on, Liam. Come on, Liam. Come on, mate. Come on, Liam.
Come on, Jamie! Come on, Jamie! Come on, Jamie! That's it, mate. Jamie, come on.